Welcome in sunny Belgium for the penultimate round of the Belgian Rallycross Championship. We're on the Devil's Mountain in Maasmechelen. A good crowd for some spectacular driving. And we start off with a heat in the Super Nationals category under 2 litres. This is Steven Stessens in his Vauxhall Nova. For Belgium, not so typical car. Most of the drivers here drive a Opel Corsa, but it's a Vauxhall Nova. It's an Opel Astra in the lead there for Johnny Christiansen. Very spectacular driving there by Joel Strax in the Honda Civic, losing a place to Johan Quinten in the BMW. In fourth is Stessens, and in fifth it's Marco Witkowski, the German, in the VW Golf. So Johnny Christiansen leading in the Opel Astra from Johan Quinten in the BMW and Stessens in the Vauxhall Nova. Seems to me that Quinten could get up the Devil Mountain a bit quicker than that, but he's blocked by Johnny Christiansen. We might see some early joker laps here, because I don't have the impression that the car in front is the quickest car on track. Quinten and Stessens pushing the black Opel Astra, and Johan Quinten goes for the joker lap. Tactical, sound choice that. Might gain a place if when Johnny Christiansen takes his joker lap, but for the moment he's still in the lead. Christiansen in his black Astra, leading from the Vauxhall Nova of Steven Stessens. Stessens trying to push Christiansen into a mistake. Off the mountain, treacherous downhill there. Goes a bit wide but stays on track, so for the moment Stessens is still in second position. And he might go for a joker lap in this lap as well, because he's clearly quicker than the black car. There comes Christiansen, and going for the joker lap indeed, Steven Stessens, but does he stay in front of Johan Quinten in the BMW? That's the important question here. I don't think so. I think it's a BMW in front. Yes, it's still Quinten in front of Stessens, but he tries on the outside Stessens, but for the moment he has to settle for third position. Now we have to wait for the joker lap for Christiansen, and Quinten and Stessens pass him, and Quinten wins the heat for Stessens and Christiansen. Off to the second heat in the Supercars division, with Patrick van Mechelen driving a Ford Fiesta. 2 Volkswagen Siroccos for Jochen Kooks and Ronnie Scheveneels, and the Ford of Jos Jansen, who takes the best start. Seems to me that Jansen has taken a good start. Here we drive with Scheveneels in second position, but it's Van Mechelen coming on the inside. Scheveneels losing a position. On the outside, watch out for Jochen Kooks. Yes, Jochen Kooks in third now, but Kooks goes for the joker lap immediately. Jansen in the Focus leading from Van Mechelen in the Fiesta. And then a mistake by Ronnie Scheveneels. The other way around, and I think he will retire from this heat. There it is, stricken VW Sirocco, Van Mechelen leading from Jansen. No Jos Kuipers here in this round. He had some turbo problems on his Ford. So one of the main title candidates absent here in this penultimate round. Van Mechelen still leading from Jos Jansen. Driving away from the Focus. And there seem to be troubles for Jochen Kooks as well. Seems like an engine problem for the second Sirocco as well, so it's between the Focus and the Fiesta now, with Van Mechelen clearly leading Jos Jansen. Jos Jansen, a couple of weeks ago, winner of the round of the European Rallycross Cup here in Maasmechelen, beating this Van Mechelen, and there he retakes the lead. Van Mechelen following the Focus. Will he try to pass him, or will he settle for a quicker time? He's quicker up the hill, that's for sure. Slight contact between the Focus and the Fiesta. But it's Jansen who takes it from Van Mechelen.
Eerste reeks start was niet zo goed, ik had veel te veel wielspin. Toen in de tweede ronde merkte ik dat ik een scheur in mijn weesgeetpijp had. En met als gevolg enorme temperatuur in de wagen, dus ik heb uit voorzorgsmaatregelen even de auto stilgelegd.
There was a wastegate problem indeed on the car of Jochen Kooks, and that's why he stopped during the heat. Going for the next heat then. In the Super 1600 category, drivers getting ready. It's high-level Super 1600 category there in Belgium. A lot of fierce competition. This is Bart Stouten in the Toyota Yaris. He's the leader in the championship. Dennis Reymans driving a Ford Fiesta. Getting ready to the start, and Reymans and Stouten are beaten by Dennis van Rijn in the Skoda. But he forgets to close the door, and he's passed again by Reymans and Stouten. That was a silly mistake by the Dutchman. Still in third though, in front of Sven Pusch in the Ford Fiesta and Davy van den Branden in the Citroën. So Reymans leading in the Ford Fiesta from Bart Stouten, Sven Pusch, and then two drivers who have taken their Joker lap. Davy van den Branden has overtaken Dennis van Rijn in the Skoda as well. So the fight for the lead in this heat is between Reymans and Stouten. Probably Stouten will take a different Joker lap strategy to try and pass the Fiesta. Here's another Fiesta, normally driven by the German Seliger, but here it is Sven Pusch at the wheel, going for the Joker lap. So Davy van den Branden now takes the third place. Still Reymans and Stouten, van den Branden in third, Van Rijn in fourth, and Sven Pusch in fifth. But the gap towards the leader is quite big. Let's see what Bart Stouten can do to try and pass Reymans. They have to go for the Joker lap soon. And there they go. Reymans and Stouten take the Joker lap at the same time. Maybe a strange strategic choice, but it's all about setting a good time in these heats. Position is not that important, even though the guy in front, of course, has a little advantage. So Reymans takes the heat win from Bart Stouten. A good start for the weekend for Dennis Reymans.
Dennis, hoe verliep de tweede reeks voor u?
Prima, een eerste tijd weer en een A-finale pole position, dus dat is prima geweest.
Perfecte zondag tot nu toe.
Tot nu toe heel perfect. Ja, we kunnen niet beter doen, 2 keer eerste tijd en pole position.
2 quickest times in the first 2 heats for Dennis Reymans, and that means that he's already sure of pole position in the A final. Good start of the weekend then for Reymans. Another final heat then in the Super Nationals category above 2 liters. Michael de Keersmaker is back after a long absence. And Patrick Bushkins in the BMW taking a bad start. It's Christoph Becks who takes the lead from Steve Volders and the Keersmakers, followed by Johan Sleeks in the BMW 1 Series and Patrick Bushkins in the M3 at the back. So Christoph Becks fighting against Steve Volders in that magnificent Ford Escort. And Michael de Keersmaker trying to find the competition rhythm. He's been lacking some racing for quite a while now. Becks ultra quick, creating a gap towards Volders. And then the Keersmaker. Keersmaker probably going for a Joker lap in this one. He's a bit blocked here by Volders. And no Joker lap for the Keersmaker. Opts to continue and drive right behind the Ford Escort. Bushens meanwhile in 4th position after the Joker lap for Johan Sleeks. Up the Devil's Mountain, and Christoph Becks is already in the downhill section. Taking a great apex there with the Volvo. And the leader goes for a Joker lap. Maybe a surprise, but if he can rejoin right behind the Keersmaker, there shouldn't be a problem. And he even wants to pass him. Slight contact there, damage to the Volvo of the Keersmaker, but it's the S40 of Christoph Becks that takes 2nd place. And the C30 of the Keersmaker is a bit damaged, but that could be to the advantage of Steve Volders, but the difference is too little. Christoph Becks has already closed the gap towards Steve Volders. So when he takes his Joker lap, Becks will regain 1st spot. There goes Volders for his Joker lap, and the Keersmaker does the same. So an emphatic win in this heat for Christoph Becks. That will give him pole position in the A final and will make him a great favorite for the win, considering the speed he has shown here. Down the Devil's Mountain for the last time. So a great win for Christoph Becks. from Steve Volders and Michael de Keersmaker. That was it from part 1. See you after the break. Welcome back on the Devil's Mountain in Maasmechelen for the penultimate round of the Belgian Rallycross Championship. We are looking at the finals now, and we start with the A final in the Super Nationals category under 2 litre. It's Steven Stessens with the Vauxhall Nova on pole position. Next to him, Pedro Coquelare in the Honda Civic, and then Mark van den Berg in the Seat. And it's Van den Berg on the outside who takes the best start together with Coquelare. Pole sitter Stessens loses quite some ground there. It's Coquelare who's in the lead now from Van den Berg, then Steven Stessens, and Johan Quinten in the BMW on the outside will try to slot into 4th position right in front of Johnny Christiansen, but it's Pedro Coquelare leading from Mark van den Berg and Steven Stessens, and Coquelare already has a couple of meters in hand there. If a duel develops between Van den Berg and Stessens, that will be to the advantage of the Civic driver, and that is the case. Coquelare already 8-10 car lengths in front of Van den Berg and Stessens, and Van den Berg goes for a joker lap. Good strategic choice there if he can stay in front of the others, otherwise he might be stuck in traffic. So Stessens second, where's Van den Berg? Van den Berg is in third. He might develop some speed now without the pressure of Stessens right behind him, but for gaining Coquelare it might be too late. Oh, and here's Stessens coming out of the joker lap, and Van den Berg has retaken second position. Some oversteer there for the Vauxhall Nova. And the joker lap for the leader. There won't be any problem for Pedro Coquelare. His advantage is big enough. Up the Devil's Mountain for the last time soon, with Van den Berg and Stessens still in 2nd and 3rd position. Final lap for Pedro Coquelare coming out of the final corner, and a great win for Coquelare.
Pedro, perfecte finale voor u.
Ja, we hadden een perfecte start en ik heb direct volle bak doorgegeven en ik heb niemand meer gezien. Perfecte afloop, ga joker zonder problemen en ja, belangrijke punten voor het kampioenschap natuurlijk ook. Ik ben zeer tevreden.
Important points for the championship indeed for Coquelare, winning from Van den Berg, Stessens, Yves Moren and Jeff Mertens. Next of the A finals is in the Super 1600 category. It's Dennis Reemans on pole, next to him Marcel Snoers and Davy van den Brande completing the first row. On the second row Bart Stouten and Dennis van der Rijn. And the bad start from pole setter Reemans again, and it's Davy van den Brande from the outside and Marcel Snoers from the middle of the front row who take the best start, and it's the Dutchman in the yellow Renault Megane who takes first position. Dennis Reemans sliding inside Davy van den Brande to retake second position. That might be an important move here while there is contact between Bart Stouten and Davy van den Brande, with Dennis van der Rijn in 5th. Marcel Snoers and Dennis Reemans going up the mountain there. Good start for Snoers. Let's see if he can take the lead or hold on to the lead, because Dennis Reemans is rather quick and might go for an early joker lap to try and overtake the Dutchman in the very wide yellow Megane. Reemans lifting the right rear wheel, left rear wheel firmly on the ground. Is he going for a joker lap? Yes indeed. That means that Van den Brande slips into second position from Bart Stouten, and Dennis Reemans rejoins in 4th, right in front of Dennis van der Rijn. That might be good tactics for Reemans. Let's see if Marcel Snoers can hold on to the lead if he goes for his joker lap. There he is coming down the mountain under threat of Davy van den Brande in the Citroën DS3. Might be wise for Snoers to go for an immediate joker lap as well, and that's exactly what he does. So Van den Brande takes the lead, and can Snoers stay in front of Dennis Reemans? Oh, slight mistake there for Snoers. He goes wide, he goes off the track, I think. Yes indeed, he loses quite some time, and another position to Bart Stouten, going side to side into the hairpin, and contact between Snoers and Stouten, who is spun round by the Renault Megane. And that means it's now a fight between Davy van den Brande and Dennis Reemans, but Davy van den Brande still has to take his joker lap. This is looking good for Dennis Reemans. He takes the lead here. Davy van den Brande going rather slow through that choker lap as well. Is there a problem with the Citroën? I think so. Reemans in the lead. And where is Davy van den Brande? There he is, slowing down. Engine problem or maybe a drive. So it's Gerrio de Brouwer now in the Suzuki Swift, surprisingly in second position from Marcel Snoeiers. But Dennis Reemans takes the win and is the new champion in Super 1600.
Dennis, proficiat, hoe ging het in de finale?
Ja, de start was iets minder, maar de finale op zich was eigenlijk super goed. Ik had fijn vrije baan dat ik het gat kon toerijden en ja, was super.
Very happy Dennis Reemans winning it from four Dutchmen, de Brouwer, Snoeiers, Veltman and Van Rijn. Off to the final now in the Super Nationals plus 2000cc over 2 litres then with Christophe Becks, the quick Christophe Becks on pole position. Next to him Luc Maris in the 242 and then Steve Volders in the Ford Escort. And we take the start with Steve Volders and it's a good start from Luc Maris. And where's pole setter Christophe Becks? He's not in there, he's in third or fourth position even because Steve Volders is in second right behind Luc Maris. So it's Maris Volders and then only Christophe Becks in third position from Michael de Keersmaker and Danny de Beukelaar in the Opel Corsa. Early joker lap then for Christophe Becks. But that might mean that he's stuck in traffic then. Coming out of the joker lap, he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th position even. That might spell trouble for Christophe Becks. He might lose valuable time here if he's stuck behind the Beukelaar. In front it's Maris and Steve Volders developing quite some speed there. Creating a good gap towards the other drivers. And Luc Maris going for his joker lap. Will slip into second position but is still well in front of the others. Here's Volders, there's Maris, where's Christophe Becks? He's only coming out of that corner. So a bad start and a bad joker lap for Becks means that he's in third after starting from pole position. Steve Volders and Luc Maris will now decide who will win this A final in the Super Nationals over 2 litre. Luc Maris driving some fine lines there, closing the gap slowly towards Steve Volders. Volders who still has to take his joker lap. Coming out of the final corner and Maris is edging closer. This is looking good for the man in the Volvo 242. Steve Volders. Whoops, slight mistake there. And Christophe Becks edging closer as well. But it might be too late. Steve Volders going for the joker lap and Luc Maris takes first position. Can Volders hold on to second? I think he can. There's Maris in the lead and Volders is right behind him. Christophe Becks in third. We're in the last lap, so it probably will stay like this. Coming down the mountain, Luc Maris wins it from Steve Volders.
Luc, hoe ging de finale voor u?
Eigenlijk de finale is in de start heel goed meegevallen. Ik was onmiddellijk weg, even in de spiegel gekeken en ik had eigenlijk even vrij spel. De eerste bocht was een beetje moeilijk. Een beetje onderstuur, maar voor de rest ging het eigenlijk goed.
Quite an easy final for Luc Maris, only the first corner was troublesome. Christophe Becks made a mistake in the last corner and dropped to 7th. That means that Danny de Beukelaar was third from Van den Geneugden and Roland Mini. Next final then in the Touring Cars division. And that championship as well could be decided here with the title contender Jos Sterckens on pole. Next to him Nick Snoeijs and Ivo van den Brand, and on the second row Willem Slop in the VW Golf. Good start from Sterckens, but it's again the man in the middle of the front row who takes the best start, but Sterckens edges inside that little gap that was there in the first corner and takes the lead from Snoeijs, Van den Brand and Willem Slop, who's going for a joker lap. Van den Brand and Slop are, so that means 2 pairs now with Sterckens and Snoeijs in front and Van den Brand and Slop right behind. It's a tactics that Van den Brand has followed in the past, taking a joker lap in the first lap and then driving fast to try and gain some positions, but the competition is well aware of that tactics, of course, so they might respond with an early joker lap as well. Not for Sterckens, but Snoeijs does. Can he stay in front of Ivo van den Brand? I think he can. Nick Snoeijs coming out of the joker lap right in front of the Mitsubishi Colt of Van den Brand. And Snoeijs is quite a bit quicker than the Mitsubishi Colt. So it's now only a fight for third, I guess, between Van den Brandt and Willem Slop. But if they both have taken their joker lap, so any change of position will have to be executed on track. Van den Brandt and Slop here fighting for third. And there's a problem for Nick Snoeis as well. Yes, the Ford has come to a stop. An almost sure second position is gone for Nick Snoeis, and that means that Van den Brandt is now in second position and Willem Slop in third. But the leader is still Jos Sterkens. Nobody can threaten him. He's heading for another win and the Belgian title in the touring cars division. Jos Sterkens having a very big lead over these two. Ivo van den Brandt and Willem Slop. Can't Slop pass Ivo van den Brandt. He has to find a gap maybe in the inside here. No, good lines from Van den Brandt. Slop tries on the outside and goes a bit wide. He goes on the wet grass and he turns around. That's it. End of the fight for second position. Van den Brandt takes it. Slop will finish in third. But the winner is Jos Sterkens, who takes the win here and who is the new Belgian champion in the touring cars division.
Mijn startje dat was samen met Nick op, de eerste bocht in. En ja, ik had de binnenkant, dus dat was voor mij. En dan heb ik echt een paar ronden flink geforceerd, toch alles uit de kant getrapt. En toen zag ik natuurlijk dat Nick een motorprobleem had. En dan heb ik het een beetje kunnen bekijken natuurlijk, de ronde afgemaakt en buiten binnen.
He has taken the championship indeed. Sterkens wins it from Van den Brandt, Slop and Snoeis. The last of the A-finals then in the Supercars division. With Koen Pauwels in the middle of the front row on pole position. It's Patrick van Mechelen, and on the outside of the front row it's this man, Jochen Kooks. Ronnie Scheveneels is on the third row next to Ron Snoek. Second row is for Jos Janssen and Bernd Wilhelm. The German, and we take the start with Ronnie Scheveneels. Good start from pole sitter Patrick van Mechelen, but Koen Pauwels is right next to him. Can Van Mechelen hold on to the lead? There's contact between Van Mechelen and Pauwels, but it's Van Mechelen who takes it from Pauwels and Jochen Kooks. Jochen Kooks immediately attacking with Janssen, and Scheveneels going for the joker lap. Kooks attacking Pauwels there. There's a slight contact and he's pushing the Ford wide. He slides wide, loses speed, and Kooks comes on the inside, and another contact between Kooks and Pauwels. Some bodywork rubbing onto the tyre there for Kooks now, and some damage at the front of the Ford Focus of Pauwels. That means that Patrick van Mechelen has already taken a couple of meters lead, with Ron Snoek now in fourth and Bernd Wilhelm in fifth position. Smoke coming off the back of the Sirocco of Kooks with that bodywork rubbing onto the tyre. Yeah, Wilhelm and Jos Janssen and Ronnie Scheveneels. There's contact between Janssen and Wilhelm, who spins round and is hit by Ronnie Scheveneels. End of the rally cross final for the German, without a doubt. Kooks still trying to close the gap towards Van Mechelen. That will be very difficult, with Ron Snoek now right behind Koen Pauwels. Could he threaten him for the third position? We'll try to pass him by taking an early choker lap. Kooks keeping Van Mechelen under pressure, but there's a yellow flag now for the car of Bernd Wilhelm. So no overtaking there coming up the mountain. Quite an easy final here for Van Mechelen, but we've seen that before this season, and everything might change after the joker lap. Here he goes, Patrick van Mechelen going for the joker lap. Sees Kooks and Pauwels pass, but he's right behind them, and he only has to be patient now, because these two still have to take their joker lap so he can retake the lead if they go for that joker lap. No overtaking still. Still the car of Bernd Wilhelm on the mountain. Van Mechelen right behind Kooks and Pauwels. Here the damaged car of Scheveneels, who has to park the car. There he goes, parking the car on the entrance of the joker lap, and Kooks and Pauwels going for the joker lap immediately together, and that means that Van Mechelen is now in the lead, with Kooks still in second and Pauwels in third. Is there still a chance for Pauwels to try and pass Kooks? Not here. There's yellow flag and another contact between the Sirocco and the Ford. But there's no problem for Patrick van Mechelen passing the car of Bernd Wilhelm there. Coming out of the final corner, and a great win for Patrick van Mechelen.
Was een hele goede start gemaakt en dan eigenlijk proberen alles op alles te zetten. Ik wou toch deze wedstrijd winnen, om een goede zaak te doen in het kampioenschap. En dat is aardig gelukt.
After a great start, he took important points for the championship. Van Mechelen wins it then from Koks, Powers, Snoek and Janssen. That was it from Maasmechelen. See you next time.